What if I told you? Saints are not chosen by people or popes or papers. What if every canonization began not on earth, but in heaven? Long before the Church studies a name, heaven has already whispered it. The Church does not decide who becomes a saint. It discovers who heaven has already claimed. Let's journey together through that divine conversation, where earth investigates and heaven confirms. Step 1. When heaven whispers a name. Have you ever wondered how someone very normal like you and me becomes a saint? Not a legend, not a symbol, but a real person who once laughed, cried, and walked among us. What makes heaven whisper their name across centuries? It begins not with power, but with love. Love that serves when no one sees. Love that forgives when the world wounds. Love that outlives death itself. The Church calls it a journey, a sacred investigation, to discover lives that burned so brightly, they still light the earth today. This is how the Church declares a saint. Step 1. The first step is the chosen person should be servant of God. It begins quietly, like a candle in the dark. After a holy person dies, whispers of their goodness remain. The local bishop gathers their story, their writings, their acts of compassion, the faith they lived. If their life shows the fragrance of holiness, the Church opens an inquiry. He or she is then called as servant of God. It means this soul may truly have walked hand in hand with heaven. Step 2. Venerable. Rome takes up the cause. A tribunal studies every page of their life. Did this person live with heroic virtue? Did they love when it cost them everything? If yes, the Pope declares them venerable, a soul whose life mirrors the light of Christ. They are not perfect, but perfectly surrendered to God. Step 3. Blessed. Beatification. Then, a sign from heaven, a miracle. A healing no doctor can explain, a prayer answered in their name. The Church investigates, and when truth shines clear, the Pope declares, Blessed. It means heaven has spoken. Candles are lit, bells ring, because earth has found a friend in heaven. Step 4. Saint Canonization. At last, one more miracle. The Pope stands before the world and proclaims, We declare this soul a saint, forever honored in the Church. Trumpets rise like joy, doves scatter like prayers, the faithful rejoice. But here's the secret. The Church does not make saints. It only recognizes what heaven already knew. A saint is not distant. They are proof that holiness is still possible today. Moral lesson and reflection. Saints were not born flawless. They were dreamers who chose faith when fear was louder. They stumbled, but got back up with grace. The true message of sainthood isn't about perfection. It's about persistence in love. Every act of kindness, every forgiveness given, every moment you choose compassion over comfort, you take a step closer to heaven. Because sainthood isn't a reward for the few, it's a calling for all. You don't need to wear a halo to shine. You just need to love, like Jesus did. Moral lesson. Holiness is not reserved for the extraordinary. It's hidden in everyday love. When we forgive, serve, and show mercy, we begin to build heaven here on earth. Stories of faith, hope, and courage to life. Subscribe, share, and let your light inspire others.